This is Mix Luso featuring Samba T, Shay, as well as Zeus with Matwaka Bailey, back to back with Brianna Cash and Tori Lanez with Number. It's 7:30 and it's time for Next Gen.
Next Gen is proudly brought to you by ABM University College, raising a generation of prosperous entrepreneurs and business leaders.
Hi, Tato.
Hi, Loretta. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome back.
Did you miss me?
Oh, yes. Of course I missed you. How could I not? So today you are not alone as the usual. Who do you have with us today?
I brought with me Miss Party.
Have I really?
Wow.
I have with me a marketing extraordinaire. This is Kgomotso. She's a young woman.
Yeah.
That's managed to really make a name of herself from something that she really loves doing. And she's a marketer. She's the brand guru. But I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Banuza. Yeah, well, I kind of live up to the Miss Party. Well, no, not really. I just bring the life and the vibe and the energy. I am Kgomotso Garebakwena, and as you'd say, explicitly and nicely introduced as a marketing extraordinaire. Which is amazing because we claim we are so many things, and I claim this for myself. I'm here to share a bit about me, and how I got to where I am, and if hoping to be somebody's light and to share a bit of inspiration.
What is a marketing extraordinaire? I feel like it's something that's just like then there's just like that upper level.
Then there's me.
Then there's you.
Yeah.
Basically, how I define this is like, who am I, right? I am Kgomotso, and I passionately love what I do. I've been in a space or in a career space where I've been fortunate enough to be placed in environments where I can do what I do without having to overthink the role or without having to overthink who I am, and it doesn't take away from my personality. So I guess by definition, as we say, like an extraordinaire is me. I am able to do brand work by creatively self-expressing, and I love to define to a lot of people what this means. It means getting paid for what you love to do.
Yeah.
Yes. So
Yes.
it's gone and trickled into something we created this year called Ngwanuza, where we're completely claiming Kore. We secure the bag. We are unapologetic about who we are and we are forces, and that is what basically the extraordinaire is about. Yeah.
Did you always know that you wanted to be in marketing?
No. See? I caught you off guard there, right?
Yeah, like I feel like marketing is her personality. She is.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I always think you do it so well if it's your passion, if it's something that you just know that you are. So she did catch me off guard there.
So no, I didn't always know I wanted to be in marketing, because when we were back in school, so I think this will stem from I guess. So because there's not a lot of career development counseling before we go into universities, I was very sure that I was going to do a finance something because I was really good with numbers and whatnot. And my first degree was accounting with the University of Botswana. Truthfully, right? 2 years in, I was like, no, guys,
This cannot be my
these
life.
numbers, me, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, you would catch me in creative circles. So you'd catch me with the Wow Factor guys, Botumi So and Bo Calvin were doing Poetry Corner, doing so many things. And all of these things were out of my accounting field. So I figured, what's the next thing that I'm going to do? And it was a big argument. You'd understand you're going into varsity and you're going to do accounts. And literally 2 years in, you're saying to your parents, so I want to do something that's a lot more me, which is a lot more fun, which allows me to express, which allows me to explore. But also, I think further in the interview, I'll explain to you that marketing is not always about the fun bits. And it takes a lot of planning, it takes a lot of numbers and analysis. But back to, did I always know? I didn't. But when I changed from accounting, I thrived. Threw myself into marketing. And from then on, it's just always been like an upward trajectory for me. Like I've just kept finding and experiencing and meeting myself in the career, which is not very easy for very many people. Or well, maybe there might be people that are self-expressing out there and we don't know, but they must talk to them. Yeah. So eventually, I found myself in marketing, and instantly it fit with my personality and the person that I am, that outgoing person that wants to speak to people, that wants to network, that wants to create and build stuff. And since then, it's just been extraordinary.
I feel like you just coasted into finding marketing. Was it something, okay, when you decided, okay, accounting is really not me, and when you researched, other than just marketing where you compared to what could be you, what was something else? Had you not done marketing?
Media.
Oh, yeah?
See you?
She's trying to come for my job.
She's coming for your job.
I see you.
Yeah.
I would have probably caught myself in this space also.
Yeah.
Because I think it's very important to find yourself in a space where you are open to express yourself openly, right? And of course, within limitations and restrictions. But I would have probably done media and gone for, I do have a TV face, so I would have probably tried doing that. But I think there's a time and place for everything. And in the institution that I was in, marketing was literally the thing that I wanted to do at the time.
Did you ever get to a point where you felt, okay, maybe I just jumped the gun, especially in the earlier days of your marketing?
I'll tell you what, I can't even say it's been like super easy.
Yeah.
Right? It hasn't, because then you have to sometimes go out of your comfort zone to do certain things, for instance. So when I started my career at Dialogue Sachi and Sachi, and I was an account executive, right, for ad hoc clients. So ad hoc clients do not particularly come in with like, I've got this big strategy and I'm doing this. So half of the time you have to sit, understand, and take a need forward, right? So they so it gets a little bit scary where you're like, am I winning at this? Am I going to fail at this? Am I creating the best work? Because it takes a lot of liaising with different people at different stages. So if I was a complete introvert, which then I would not been able to talk to the right people about, let's execute certain things this way. Because from the beginning, I was never thrown into, it never came to me easy. I was thrown right into a deep end and expected to perform certain ways. Because but you just brave yourself in it, because it's what you want to do, and you identify yourself in it. You just allow each day to come and allow yourself to learn, and to learn from the different people that are around you, right? So, because it's not like I'm the first at this. It's just that I probably am doing it, and I'm in people's faces a lot about it. So I should actually have a real willingness to learn.
74751545 is the number to WhatsApp. 16106 is the number to text, and 3911066 is the number to call. We are with Tato Muchipisi, marketing manager of ABM University, as well as marketing extraordinaire, Kgomotso, who just radiates your passion. The way you speak about marketing, I have never, ever seen somebody talk about marketing the way you're talking about it. So after the break, I want to learn more about your journey as well, speaking about what exactly entails in marketing. What do you need? What kind of skill set, other than, being an extrovert and being confident, what should I be looking out for? And Tato, also, you will explain furthermore, ABM University, what exactly should I be looking out for when I go into your institution? I get it. Okay. 74751545, WhatsApp 16106, text, and 3911066 is the number to call after switch with the news queen. This is News Queen with a switch on Yarna FM. Live the music. 7:45, and we're still with Tato Muchipisi from ABM University College, as well as Kgomotso, who is the marketing extraordinaire, who's about to teach us a thing or two about the industry. Funny enough, both women are in the marketing industry. Like,
yeah, and I'm just here holding back because I'm no extraordinaire. I'm just the girl.
What the hell? Imagine, so earlier on you were just telling us briefly about your journey, how you got into falling in love with marketing and discovering yourself in marketing, right? And off air, I was just sharing with you, Jorge, it's very interesting to find somebody who loves being creative and actually didn't fall into the entertainment industry, because normally that's what somebody would focus on, either entertainment or, arts. But you then went to marketing.
And I think also, like, offline when we were chatting about it, creativity goes to a certain extent. You could be completely creative and completely organized, or completely creative, completely disorganized, or completely creative and that's just what you are, a creative. And then there's people like me that are creative and corporate, right? So as like I was sharing, for us to be in marketing does not always take a certain level of creativity, because the bulk of the job is not creative. The bulk of the job, for you to understand your consumer, for you to understand your consumer patterns, it requires for you to be absolutely analytical, right? Most of the time, to be looking at numbers. So you need to have a number skill, right? At least you must have a certain level of appreciation for numbers, right? Because you're constantly analyzing things that will create I guess trends. So when you have analyzed that, then you're able to create a strategy to put certain things in motion and predict behaviors and create plans for these behaviors, or shift culture, if you like to think. So I guess I am a creative, but I'm a creative corporate. If there's a thing, and if we've created it here, we're patenting it. Yes.
Where copyright?
Yes.
Right now.
2020 creative corporate.
No, Tato, if I'm interested, because the BGCSE results have come out now, today, and for everybody who got their results, congratulations in advance. If you haven't found out your results, if I'm interested and I'm hearing what Kgomotso is saying, what should I expect when I go ABM University?
Okay, first of all, let me just say congratulations to the Form 5 students. It's getting real now, guys. It's getting real. And I really hope that with Kgomotso here and speaking about marketing, it's helping somebody out there. When you're sitting there and you've gotten your results and you don't know what you want to do, it really helps to kind of listen to somebody that's been there. Remember, Kgomotso did say she had to switch somewhere along the path, because she hadn't necessarily been counseled in her career and what works for her best. So one thing that you can expect from us at ABM is before you enroll, we will also just really discuss it with you, take you through some career counseling to know exactly if this is something that you want to do. So if you have this public personality, you're creative, you can always come into ABM. We've got something for you, and that's in marketing. We have a degree in marketing. Remember, I will keep going back to this and stressing this, that we want our graduates to also be able to create employment for themselves. Looking at where the world is now and where the world is going. And that's another amazing thing about Kgomotso, is that she's been able to brand herself and turn this passion into career and actually securing the bag through it, She's also, she's a hustler. Manuza, for instance, is it's something that she's been able to develop from her marketing, right? But it's also entrepreneurial. So this is something that you also get to really induct our students through and really take them through. When you get your marketing degree, which you'll do in 4 years, you can get a government scholarship on 36 points. And you also get to learn on entrepreneurship, and it's practical. You're practically tested on that stuff. But not all is lost. If you don't have 36 points, you can still get enrolled with 30 points and above on self-sponsorship.
Okay.
I think the beauty with what you just shared, Tato, is that a lot of colleges or universities here do not give us the real practical feel of courses that we're actually studying. So the course structure is usually very booky.
Yes.
Right? So very theoretical. So I think with the business incubation and things that have ABM offers, it offers you a real tangible feel of when I leave the space,
this is what I should expect.
This is what I should expect. Like kind of remember the question you asked me, did I feel like I had been thrown under the bus or I was losing out? With that feel, you're able to walk into a corporate environment or any place and be able to fit in. So it's just like a great development and a peer construct for your amazing stuff for ABM.
And you say?
Yeah, it's really, really important to kind of prepare our graduates for the outside world, for the real world. I'll give you an example. In my department, stands, we're recruiting marketing students that and one of the guys on my team is alumni from ABM. So we really, really try to, and it's across the board with other programs as well. So from first year, that's when you start learning how to do business. But then as it goes, you also get a lot of exposure through either us or our stakeholders into what it actually means to be in the business world or what it means to be in the corporate world. So you get prepared beforehand. So when you go for your interviews and so forth, which is where sometimes someone could be so brilliant, someone could be a creative, but then they don't get the opportunity because they haven't necessarily been mentored in dealing with the outside world. So this is something that we really offer. It's incredibly practical. It's theoretical, but also very practical.
Now, Kgomotso, I just wanted to find out from you, right? When you got into this field, I mean, we talk so much about these conversations about where the world is going, you know, the fourth industrial revolution, the jobs that will be phased out. Did you ever have like a thought of, okay, I might have to do a career shift where you think marketing would be phased out?
No. It's so easy for me to answer that. It's so easy because we're in a space that shape shifts all the time. I mean, right now the direction that marketing is taking is very digital, and you cannot exhaust that because people are constantly creating new things of doing things. And we're not just talking your Facebook or Twitter, because kind of the first thing when you say digital, the first instance a person will think of is social media. You know, there's very many things that are going on in the industry as far as artificial intelligence and bots and things to amplify communication, right? And there's also fields in marketing that are far vast and way out of just doing a through the line campaign. Like there's things like product development that fall under there. So there's so much still to explore within the industry that I don't think at this point I'm going to say I'm going to walk out of it. And if I do, I could probably still stay within the industry and do like project management in product development, because that is still marketing, and it's still, or marketing analysts, right? Which means I sit and I watch numbers all day long just so I can catch the trend, so nothing trends on Twitter before I know it. You know what I mean? There's so much that can happen within the space that all we need to do is equip ourselves well enough and equip the next person to understand exactly what they're in. And it's inexhaustible. What's the you can't exhaust it. So I'm in a space where I'm quite comfortable, where I am as far as the campaigns I've been fortunate to do in my career. I mean, something that I actually did not celebrate a lot, but the recent St. Louis Lager rebrand that I worked on just last year. Right, taking a brand from it being a Monamoholo brand into like a young and vibey brand by just changing packaging. So that's packaging development, right? And that rolls out into a campaign and so you kind of shift culture. So I'm, for the moment, and for anybody that's listening, marketing is really cool, guys, and there's a lot you could learn.
Yeah, and like she says, it's evolving. It's something that keeps going on and on and on and on. So it's actually one of the careers that's been said, I don't know what year that is, will still be there years to come. Yeah, some will phase out, but definitely marketing is one that will still be there for years to come. It's here to stay. So guys, from 5 students, please don't miss out on this opportunity. Come register. It's open we're open for applications now.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Oh, okay. In terms of applications, actually, I wanted to ask you, how am I able to come and apply? Do I come physically or I can apply online? How's the process like?
right now you can come physically, but that's also you can get some career counseling. But I believe by the end of this month you'd be able to apply online. We're also going to be out at HRDC in Francistown, Maroons, and Gaborone. So you can still apply there and then get your feedback on the spot. So
okay. Yeah. And then quickly before I let you go, because we've run out of time, in terms of the competition, I know it's still running.
It's still running. It's still running, guys. Same old drill. www.abm.ac.bw. Download the form, scan it, send it to info@abm.ac.bw. You could be one of the lucky 12. We have 8 spots left.
Imagine. And if you're wondering what 8 spots she's talking about, it's a scholarship for entrepreneurship and development, 1 year free, just like that. Courtesy of ABM University.
And run from the Business Incubation Center. That's important to note because, like I always say, half of it is theoretical, the other half is practical. So the other half is practically your go-to market plan and you're executing from the Business Incubation Center. Huge opportunity, guys.
Yay.
Somebody here says, what if I did digital marketing online? Can I apply? From Tony Ghetto.
You can most definitely apply. You can apply. We do have we have a facility where we look at your credits. So depending on what you've studied, we're able to exempt you from some modules, so that might actually cut your program shorter.
Nice
so
one.
you can transfer your credits.
Chief, before it's too late. Kgomotso, thank you so much for coming through. Maybe I might just take you up on being,
Yes, girl. See,
for the bags.
for the bags.
For the bags. But thank you so much. You've been so inspiring tonight.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I hope we can have more talks, and I hope like I said when I walked in here, I hope I'm somebody's light. I hope as I walk out of here, Tato at least has 3 people, 5 people, 10 people registering. And congratulations to BGSC. On the other side.
Again, if somebody wants to talk to you more and further inquire, about the field and what you do, where can one find you on social media?
So you can find me Kgomotso Garebakwena on Facebook. You can find me Kgomotso with _K on Instagram. And you can find me on Wanuza. So go at Wanuza on Facebook and just drop a text and I will totally respond.
ABM University platforms?
ABM_University, that's Facebook. ABM_University, Instagram, ABM_University, Twitter. We keep it simple.
Nice one. Thank you so much, ladies. And that's how we wrap up Next Gen. It happens every single Monday at exactly 7:30. Until now.
Was proudly brought to you by ABM University College, raising a generation of prosperous entrepreneurs and business leaders.